Hello everybody, this is Valhallagamingtv and this is the channel that plays everything so you don't have to. We're back again with Satisfactory. This is going to be episode 116. We are all up in the conveyor belts. I did all of them. They're all done and it looks amazing. I wanted this to look like a motherboard and I'm thinking it does. This looks like all like the traffic channels and stuff, and it's going to go all into this warehouse. It's going to be crazy. In this episode, we're going to be focusing on getting the copper to come over into the train station here. And then it's going to go up into the warehouse, into the storage area, and be transferred into the copper smeltery area. So that's the goal today. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so first things first. This is the copper ore output one. And then we have the one over there. So we got to get these conveyor belts connected to the system. So the way we did that before is pretty simple. Now that I can hover around, it's kind of cool. So let's grab these. I also saved up a ton of the encased industrial beams so we can do all this work without having to worry about it running out. So hopefully I got enough. All right, that's the output. Let's copy it here. We got to do this all the way down. And so this one's too far. So what we do here is we stop it. We'll do the same thing with this one. And this one. Then we'll put some stackable supports on top. If it'll let me. Doesn't look like it likes to do it. I guess we got to aim like right in the front of it. There we go. Oh, we got to do two of them. There we go. And now pull this down. We might need to do one more with the one on the end. So this one goes here. And we got two more. And this last one is definitely not going to reach it, so we'll just go right here to the end with it. Go into a zoop mode and go up two. Pull that here to get it all connected. There we go. And it's as simple as that. It's all done. Now we got to go to the other side and do the same thing. And that shouldn't take long at all. So I'll get that done real quick. Okay, we're plugged in. So all these are all set up. So we got the copper ore 2 output and 1 output all connected. Then these conveyor belts are going to go all the way down this way. And this is going to be at level 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're going to be on floor 6 in the warehouse. So we got to go up there. We got to get the conveyor belts connected and get it connected to the smeltery for the copper. And I also plan on having more than what's already over there. So we're going to have to build some more smeltery setups. So let's get up into the warehouse real quick. Okay, we're on floor 6 where the copper is going to go. So now we got to set up the conveyor belt system so it'll all connect properly. So it looks like we got a splitter right like one foundation away, like right here. So let's set these all up. We just got to line them up with each one of the containers. Just like this. And the reason why I'm doing multiple containers like this is so I have a big buffer for all the materials that are coming in. If I want to in the future, it looks like I got room to pile it up another like one high. And we're also going to repeat this whole process on the other side as well. But we'll do that a little bit later. Because we got, let's see, we got 10 lines coming in here. There's 20 total. So there's going to be another 10 coming on the other side over there. But we have to redo this whole area over there. So that's going to be an interesting project. So these are going to go just like this. And then I'm going to use the lifts in order to lift it to the second port there. And all this can be expanded and increased just by upgrading the conveyor belts, which would be really nice. So let's go to logistics and grab the lifts. And we'll just do like that. All the way down. And then we'll connect it to the second one on top. Just like that. And then we'll continue to connect it all the way down to each one of the containers until it gets to the windows over there. Here we go. Now connect them here, all the way down. I'll show you what it looks like here if you haven't seen it before. And then the front one, I'm just gonna have it come out like this. And then we connect it over out here, and it's gonna go all the way over to the smeltery area. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this real quick, and I'll be right back. Okay, now that we got all these connected, now I gotta connect them over here from the main conveyor belt lift area. So the first one's gonna go right over here and just continue this all the way down. They're not all gonna reach like this one. So I'm just gonna stop it right here at the edge and pull it forward. And now all these ones are gonna stop in the same position to at least make it seem a little organized. And then some of them will have to extend out a little further depending on the distance I gotta place them. So grab this one. That one's gonna work. I would imagine this one's not. So every two it looks like. Pull these ones forward. Make sure they're level. I'm getting pretty good at putting these conveyor belts out now. Definitely making them look a lot cleaner. It's definitely taking some time, especially making that super complex conveyor belt system out there. That definitely helped me get better at it. And imagine this one needs to come here, and then there we go. Look at that. Nice and organized. All connected. They go into the storage systems here. They'll be able to fill up if they need to, if they back up. Then they go right out here. So this is supposed to be a door. That's what I was doing on the other floor. So let's change that. Door time. All right, let's drop down. Now, what I had planned here was we have 5 wide and there's 10 total. So we go like this. Oh, another way I found to do this a little bit better is the conveyor poles. So just grab one here and just put them right underneath. That way it's got a place to connect to, kind of like on top. Makes things a little bit easier instead of just trying to drag it under. There we go. And now we got to basically lift all these up. So let's grab the conveyor pole, maybe put it like right here. Line it up to be 5 wide. It's 4, 5. Lift this up. It looks like it's too close still. So let's move this forward on the other side maybe. Okay, let's try to put it maybe right here. Let's see if that connects. So this looks like it's lined up. You can do it like right there. Let's see if this goes easy. Straight. Nope, they're still clipping. Maybe if I connect it like this. Pull it to the end. Come on, there it goes. And then pull it this way. Yeah, that seems to work. So we'll do it like that. Now we need to do 4 more. 2, 3, 4. Oh no, that's not gonna work, is it? Look at that. It's gonna go right into it. Gross. Okay. We're gonna have to figure out something a little different here. If I do pull it back, will it still work? Because it wasn't working before, but what happens if I connect it the other way first? So like if I go like this, connect it to the end, then pull it this way. Yeah, that works. Okay, so we'll do that. So the other way did work, it just didn't want to connect the other way I was trying to do it. And this goes right here on the edge, so it doesn't really get in the way, which is good. So 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get these all plugged in real quick. Grab it from the end. And basically we're going to have it double stacked like this, and it's going to go all the way to the copper smeltery area. It's going to be pretty cool. So there's that. Now we're just going to grab this from here. Plug this one in. I don't think the last one's going to make it. It would be cool if it did. Oh, it does. Nice. Okay. Last one made it. There it goes. So now all those are connected, and now they're double stacked. Looks pretty good. Now we're going to go all the way down. And I think it's 7 foundations these things to go. Like, so we can pull them 7. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Exactly. Yep. Okay. So we'll do something like this. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And we know it's on the middle line that it starts, so we can literally just connect it like that and place them. And I can do this all the way down. And I'll know it'll be in the right spot. There we go. And basically just copy that all the way down. Every 7. So I'm going to do that real quick. Okay, I placed all the supports all the way down to get over there to the copper smeltery building. Now I just got to connect all the conveyor belts. So I just got to bring it all the way down here. And these are going to cost 28 a piece. It's going to be expensive. You got to pull it all the way down. So these are all connected. And then once we do that, I'm going to start pulling it down into the smeltery building. And then we're going to have to create basically 10 smeltery lines for 480 copper ore for each one of these lines. So in other words, there's going to be a lot of smelteries. I'm thinking about, well, we're going to have to get into nuclear power eventually. It's going to be pretty soon, I would imagine. So we can actually get some more power, because we're going to be running into some power issues pretty soon. Especially if I'm making these big smeltery buildings and stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and connect all this stuff, and I'll be back. Okay, we got the conveyor belts all the way over here. We just got to connect it right in the middle here. Gotta wait for the dimensional storage to get them all built up so I can actually place it. I have a big buffer now for the encased industrial beams, which is going to help out quite a bit when it comes to being able to build these, but it's still a problem. I need to get more immerser spheres so I can increase it. But look at that. That looks awesome. Super clean conveyor belt line going all the way over here. And this is going to be the copper smeltery building. Now I got to be able to pull it all the way down. So I think I'm going to make some holes here in the roof. And then I got to come up with an idea on how to design this to be on like multiple floors. And this train right here is definitely not going to be enough. We might have to do like a 2 train setup here, like another one over here that splits off of this. I don't know, we'll have to find out. Because this is capable of doing 3 of these, which is for these that are already set up down here. But we're going to need like to have 5 on each level. So it's going to be interesting. Now the question is, can I fit another row of these over here? So that's 1. Let's see how many foundations that is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, we can fit it. It's going to be just able to fit. So it'll be like right up against the wall here. And then the conveyor belts are going to have to come over on this side and drop down into it. It's not going to be a whole lot of room. And we can't expand it out here because we have this big boulder. It's a big boulder. All right, let's see if we can do it. I think I got blueprints for this. Smelters, input right, output left. I do. Okay. So which way is the input? Looks like we're on the right way. Let's go H. Move it forward a little bit. Nope, we want to go back. We want to get out of the way of the door. There we go. And that should do it. So that's, place that there. Do another one right next to it. Make sure it didn't flip. Looks like it's good. Another one here. And another one right there. So there's another row. See, now we got a problem though. Because it's coming out that way. Yeah, that's a problem. Ooh, didn't think about that. We can turn this one though. And have it come out. We might have to do that and just lift it up. It's gonna get real compact in here. So this, just remove these two. Flip it around, go this way. Plug it in. And then now we got to make sure the middle ones are plugged in. Then we got to wire them as well. Okay, that looks good. Now we need to get the wiring. Plug them in down the middle. And we got a plug in right here. Boom. All plugged in. And now all these need to be for copper. So we just copy and paste. And just keep moving along. It's nice to be able to hover above this actually. Makes it a lot easier to copy and paste. Look how much faster I can do this. Before I had to hop in between each one of them. Now I can just hover and do my thing. Okay, so there's one row. There's 3 over there. There's 1 here. We need 1 more, which I'll give it like a foundation in between. So let's try this again. Let's go blueprint. Make sure the wires are on the side of the input. That's usually how I determine on what side's what. Use H. We just got to go back 1. That looks like it's lined up. That should be enough. So there we go. Place that there. Wires are still on the back side. So that's 2, 3, 4. So same idea. Connect them in the middle. Gotta do it in the front as well. And then this one in the front, I gotta turn it. So the reason why I get rid of the conveyor belts around it is because a lot of times it'll mess up and it will either not go through or there might be some items that get stuck into it. So it's just a good idea to get rid of the conveyor belts when you switch these. Then you don't run into that issue. All right, now we gotta get the wires connected. Maybe not like that. And there we go. Plug that in. And we got the plug-in right next to it. Convenient. And just Control V. Copy all the settings. And then we got to figure out how to get the conveyor belts to come down here. But we also got to make another floor, probably above this one and above the train. So we can do another set of 5 of these. So what kind of power consumption are we using right now? It looks like we're consuming 8,000 megawatts, which isn't a lot at all. But that's just because not everything is being ran at the moment. We have a capacity of 29,000. Okay, it goes up to 30. But it's not super efficient, so it keeps going back and forth. I gotta fix that issue later too. So a max consumption of 23,000 megawatts. And we still got a buffer. We also got battery power too. So we should be okay. All right, so we got 5 rows. I might redo this differently. Like, we can get rid of this now. I'll leave the copper here for now, the way it is. Seems to be working, but this needs to be pulled up. And it doesn't look like I can really extend this though, because where I have this laid out, like it goes straight from there. So that's what I was thinking, that we might have to, well, I guess I can move it one forward. That's still not enough for 5 though. We need room to have 5 freighters. I think I had a limit on how big I wanted to make the trains. I think it was, yeah, it was like the 3. So we'd have to change it up a little bit. But for now, let's just worry about getting this built and how we can export it later. So we got the hole up here. On top, we can build another whole line over here. And actually, since we're above the rock, we can actually extend this out. Why not, huh? Nothing saying we can't do that. And that gives us room to pull it straight down. So let's pull it this way. Give it a little balcony. There we go. And now we also got to figure out how far down we can go with these lifts before we actually need to have another floor. So logistics. Pull it down. Looks like about right there. How tall should we have these floors? The bottom floor is big. I guess we could repeat that. This just needs to be like a line of trains. 'Cause there's 3, it'd be up to 9, but it wouldn't be long enough for 10. Just have it like cut off to each one of these and then go out. There's another little train. Interesting. Okay. Let's fill this floor in. Oh, I messed that one up. So I'm gonna fill this floor in real quick, and then I'll figure out what I'm gonna do in order to bring down the conveyor belts full of copper. Okay, I got the floor done, and now I came to the conclusion that we're gonna make it every 6 tall, because the bottom floor and the floor with the train is 6 tall. I think that's a good level. So I put these little markers here so I can figure out how tall it needs to be, and then I can start pulling the conveyors right through the wall here. And I gotta figure out where I'm gonna pull them down at. I'm not sure if I just want to pull them down here, because I'm gonna have like multiple levels in this area to make copper, I guess, smelters. On this floor here, I'm gonna do another row of 5. I'll probably start it on this side. I'll make it easier. So let's go to the blueprints again. Go right to left. Maybe give a foundation on each side. Give a little bit of room. I'll go forward a little more. There we go. We'll line it up like that. So that's the input side on the right, and then it's going to go this way. So 1, 2, 3, 4. There's that one, and we got to do 5 of these. So line it up with this. Press H. Let's go forward. It won't nudge that far, so I'm gonna have to redo that. I wish the nudge would go further than that. I guess it will not. Okay, let's start it over here. Now it's lined up. There we go. There's one there. I'm about to run out of power. Okay, so let's go forward. That was the foundation. not exactly lined up like exact. So we're just gonna have to estimate, I guess. Let's see. So if it's right here, it'd be one. Oh, you can't really measure it that way. Maybe if I do it on this side. So if I placed it here, it'd be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's try to do it that way. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Same thing here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think we need one more. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Line them up here. We got to go 4 down. Just like that. And this is so many smelters. Luckily, I got all the materials to deal with it. Look at all that. I placed that many smelters in that amount of time. All thanks to the awesome blueprints. So let's go like that. Wrap this around. That went a little too far. It's going to be interesting on this side how it goes down like that. I might put some like supports or something to make it look cooler underneath. And make this wall. I thought I doubled that one. Guess not. Okay, so now I got to line up the wires. Just like that. I'm going to do all these connections real quick. Okay, I got all of them connected. All the wires. All the conveyor belts. Even laid out some power so we can get it all powered up. Now we got to pull down these to get them lined up over here. So I'm thinking that I'm just going to put like some conveyor holes right here and just pull them straight down. Like right in the center. I'll make it easy to line it up since it's going to be lined up right in the foundation. So let's just do these conveyor holes and we'll continue them down each level. Make sure they're lined up properly. And then we should be able to bring it all the way down and connect it to where it needs to go. The ones on the bottom, I'm going to have to bring, actually over here too. I'm going to have to bring them all the way over to that side. I think I'll do that along the roof. And I need to do it with like 5 conveyor belts for each floor. So 5 on the bottom and 5 here. So maybe the far left ones here will make it go to this floor. So this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then these 5 will have it go straight down into the other floor. I'm thinking maybe I'll have it just go over on the floor with the train. Still don't know where these are going to come out at. So those go down there. Let's go and see what it looks like underneath. So it looks like, yeah, these are going to go right where the tracks are. So I'm going to have to pull it this way. So I'll pull them all the way over here. And then I'll put the holes right over on this side. So like 1 here. 2, 3, 4, 5. So basically how this is going to look, I'll have it come out here. And we want to make sure it's blue, so it's an output. And we'll just go straight all the way over here as far as we can. Down the center. Looks like the distance is going to go like right here. So just copy that with all these. A little bit more, maybe drop down a little bit so I can see better. It looks like it's trying to connect on the stuff above it. Come on, game. Quit messing with me. Oh, that's messed up. Is that going to be that much of a problem now? What about if I do it like this? What the heck? I'm not trying to connect it over there. Maybe I can just do this. Conveyor ceiling mounts. Yeah, I'll just have to do the mount. Do it like this. And line it up with each one of the centers. That's kind of a pain that it connects like that. I guess the floor is not thick enough. It went with the 2-meter floors, man. Okay, so let's do the lifts. Now this is going to be an input. Put it up as high as it'll go. Put one down. There we go. Line them up. Just like that. And then just plug them right in. Then I'll be able to pull it to where it needs to go for each one of the conveyor belts. And then the other ones will just go straight down each level. So let's go underneath real quick and make sure it's all connected properly. Here we go. We got the holes. Now we need 3 of them to go this way. So I guess I can still keep these right here that we already got set up. So let's we'll remove this, but we'll have the same connection right here, and I'll just connect the other ones to it. So get rid of these. Don't need none of that. Now I'll have one lift. Goes like this. Maybe get another one of the things here. Let's see, that's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's do it like right here. Zoom mode. And then the other one, we'll put it like right there. And I think it's going to be like right there. We don't have to go any further than that. And up. Turn it. Up. And turn it. I'll plug these in. So now we still get to utilize what we already got. But now we just pull from these ones. So the way this is going to work, some more of the lifts. They go out like that. And now I guess we can just pull it out like that, and then this one will go over here. Line it up. Line this one up as well. Plug it in, and I don't know if this will make it. Oh, it will. Okay. There we go. We got it all plugged in. Now those will go like that. Now we need 2 more to be inputted over here. And luckily, we can just grab the lift, which is going to be right here. Pull it up. That's kind of weird, huh? Maybe we should change these. Like this end one. And have it go where it comes out, or the input is on this side rather than on the right. I think that's going to work better for these ones. And we just go something like this. Right to the end. And then this one is going to go like here. Connect. And then the same thing. That's going to be like lined right up on it almost. Hopefully it's not too close. We're going to find out. Get the splitter. Input it from that side. Grab the lift again. Let's see if it's going to be a problem. Yeah. I think we're going to have to do this, where we turn this one like that and then flip it out here. There it goes. So all those are connected now. How we're going to output them is going to be a different story. We'll have to figure that out later. It's definitely going to be from like a lift. Like that. Same thing here. Then we'll figure it out after the fact. So let's go ahead and get the other ones connected. So we got this floor done. We got to go up another floor. Now we got to pull them all down. So let's grab some more lifts. Come on, hovercraft. Oh, did we miss one? Uh-oh. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh my goodness, we missed one. I done messed up. Oh. When do you think you counted right? Okay. Well, place that. And we're just gonna have to adjust the holes, I guess, a little bit. Go up like this. Hopefully it's not gonna be too much of a mess up. The problems of playing Satisfactory. Well, we got all these. I like how it looks down here. I don't like that we're gonna have to have another one here. Mother trucker. Oh well. All right, we need that right there. And we're gonna have to get rid of this one at the end. I'm gonna have to place it again. Okay, one sec. Okay, I had to readjust it, but it looks like it's all hooked up now. So I got all these plugged in, had to move it over one, but I think we're good. Now I gotta go back up to the top and start working on that stuff. Now that it ain't messed up. We don't need you no more. Goodbye. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. We're good. Now we gotta go up to the top again. Okay, we're up here. Now it's time to start doing the lifts. We want these to be inputs. Line them up with each one of these. It's going to be interesting how all this is going to work. I do like the conveyor belts, but it is expensive. Like if I did the whole city of conveyor belts, it would look cool, it'd be expensive, and it would probably lag a lot. So I'm thinking conveyor belts are going to be mostly used just for like the inputs from the warehouse. And then I'm going to try to use vehicles for a lot of it. So let's go here, bring this down. Oh, well, look at that. I put one here. That's what messed us up. The heck? Wasn't even a hole there. Okay. Down we go. And I'm gonna have to repeat this on all these, so I'll be right back. Okay, it looks like we got it all plugged in. Now I gotta make the roof for these. So let's go zoop mode, pull it all the way down. And then I'm gonna basically have this go all the way to the other side so we can put it into the input side of the smelters. And then I'm still gonna have to determine how I'm gonna transfer all this stuff out of here into other places. I'm thinking still I'm gonna use trains, but we'll see. I don't know if I can do like another train line above this one. which again, I don't know if I want to do that many trains though. So we're going to find out. I'm going to figure it out. I'm thinking trains are only going to be on that, you know, the midsection here, the second floor or third floor, and leave it at that. Because too many trains is going to take a lot of power. Then we also have the ability to use drones eventually, which I'm not sure exactly how good those are going to be. So I'm going to have to attempt that as well. And then it was saying something about drones using fuel instead of power. So that's another problem we'll have to run into later. All right, we're almost there. Come on, concrete floor. There we go. Let's grab these windows to make it look a little okay here. Fill that in. There it goes. Let's get this wall over here, and then we're gonna drag those conveyor belts over and get them connected. And that will be the end of this episode. Once we get that all connected, and then the next episode, I'm going to focus on getting the copper train rerouted into the main area, since all this will be connected. So let's get this pulled over as far as we can take it. It's like right here. That's 2, 3. I'm counting out loud to make sure that we have 5, because I messed up on the last one. I guess we did have 5, but I made a hole that wasn't even there. So we gotta say it out loud so I can not mess up. All right, so we're all the way over on this side. Let's pull it to... let's not pull it anywhere yet. So it's gonna be inputted here. So let's do this. Should it be that way, or this might work? Let's try it like that. If not, I'll adjust it. So this is where all the inputs are going to be. All the way to the end. I'm going to need some more roof here so I can have a good place to level it. That one did not go as far as I wanted it to. There we go. That should be enough for now to get done what we're trying to do. And this one is the last one. Okay, let's see what we can do with this. So the first one's going here. And it looks like it's going to have a problem connecting because it's at a weird angle. So we're going to have to rotate this. Just like this. Actually, what we could do, I could adjust this one. I think it'll line up perfectly if I do. Input from that side. Grab the old lift. Turn it. Oh, no. Almost. Let's see what happens. Yeah, it'll still work. That's plugged in. This one plugs in over here. We can just pull that right here and then turn it. There we go. Now this one, pull this all the way up here and then, whoops, I want to connect that. Let's pull it like right here. And then I can kind of rotate it out, line it up with this one. Like that, and then connect it. Next one, we'll do the same thing. Pull it up to like right here. Then we'll have them lined up with each other and keep going this direction. It's gonna plug in right there. And you go to this one. One goes all the way over here. And plugged in. Okay. It looks like we got them all plugged in. Now, the outputs are going to go in the other places, but for now, this is what we got. And I think it looks pretty good. We got it all connected. So now all we got to do is get that copper train over there and switch the tracks to the other ones. That'd be pretty cool. Okay, everybody. This is the end of this episode, and I'll see you in the next one. Later. Hey, Valhalla Gaming TV community. Join me in a quick shout out of our community members that help support the channel. Check out our very first member of Odin's Ravens, Leyu02. Thank you for your support and see you all in the next video.